When you can't get justice, build a tunnel. We saw law-abiding citizen, so you know what that means.
Show with Nick Crow and take a boat speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul, and the beautiful June. Gonna take you from the groove all the way to the room. Renegade the street fighter, help to blow off steam. Just a sucker punch the odd life of Timothy Green. Sharp niggas, birdemic, how we staying alive. They call him the badass and he's on the line. Cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice. Cause the bad Jim Varney looking kinda nice. All the June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They judge a bunch of movies while they're making the grade. Here's a real question for you. How did this get made?
Hello, people of Earth! And hello, people of Philadelphia! We are live at the Miller Theater talking about a Gerard Butler classic. Some people say Rocky is a movie from Philadelphia, and I say no. Law-abiding citizen is a movie from Philadelphia. Let's talk about this film, shall we? If you've not seen it, IMDb describes it like this. A frustrated man decides to take justice into his own hands after a plea bargain sets one of his family's killers free. Law-abiding citizen. Well, yeah, that kind of skirts over a couple of details. Taglines: a man who loses everything is capable of anything. And then they killed his family. Now justice is his vengeance. Doesn't roll off the tongue, but it feels good. Budget: $53 million. Opening weekend, 21. Domestic gross, 73. This movie was successful. Worldwide, $127 million. This deserves a sequel. And hopefully tonight, with all of you renting it here in Philadelphia, it might just turn the right wheels. Someone at Apple TV is like, wait a second, hold on. Jerry, we got one. We're going to break down this movie. A movie that makes complete and total sense. A movie that doesn't have plot holes. A movie where I don't know who I'm rooting for. And I'm okay with that. But to do it, I need to bring out my co-hosts. Please welcome Jason Mantzoukas.
What's up, jerks? Let's go! Let's go, Philly! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, shit. We did it.
Now,
we did
Jason...
it. Paul, you said you weren't sure who you were rooting for.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Jerry.
Well,
kill them all, Jerry! Kill them all!
I will say, I'm with you. I was upset at the end, and I'm like, then I'm interrogating myself.
I wish I could have driven by a crater in this city that Jerry Butler blew up.
Did you remember? I remembered this movie, and
I didn't.
Okay,
I hadn't seen it, but I didn't even remember it existing.
This is why I remember it. And this could be completely wrong, but I don't think so. This was a spec script that was going around, and people said, we have our next 7. Like, that's, people are like, you like 7? You got to read this script. I remember an agent was like, everyone's going wild about this script. Now,
I don't know why. Other than it is a script that is like, wow, what an incredible villain.
Right.
And everybody else sucks. Everybody else is so drab and boring. I don't care about anybody but Jerry, and all I want is for him to triumph over everyone.
100%.
More tunnels. Dig more tunnels, Jerry.
More penises cut off by tiny little razor blades. That actually felt like more painful for him than the guy. I'm like, you got to get it.
It was too much.
Just, yeah.
It
too
was
much.
a lot.
Yeah.
It was, that scene I fast forwarded part of.
That
Because
was
I was
a little-
like, I don't need this.
I don't want to see it.
I don't need any of this.
Now, we are missing one of our co-hosts tonight, but we decided to call in a How Did This Get Made All-Star. You know this person from his podcasts, from his television shows like Happy Endings, from The Throwback, his brand new HBO comedy special. Please welcome Adam Pally!
That's very... Let's see if you're doing that in about 45 minutes.
So a third of the way through the show?
That's generous.
Adam, so excited to have you here.
Thank you so much. So happy to be here. Thank you.
I just want to set the room for you in this way. Gerard Butler has become one of the people that we have done the most in the show, his films. And
Maybe a patron saint of this show.
Yes.
Sure, he's keeping it going.
Like, we worship at the church of Jerry Butler.
He pays you more than Sirius.
Yes, very much so.
I will say, Jerry Butler made a video for this show.
He knows
Not-
where his bread is butlered.
So I think we are always predisposed to enjoy a Jerry Butler, but you're coming in. You don't have to like a Jerry Butler. I just want you to know
Yes, you do.
if
You
you
do.
feel this
You have to
audience.
like it.
This audience is, I mean,
Pro GB.
Pro GB.
Oh, yeah.
just wanted to let you know that.
This
but
audience is Chat GBT.
we did get a little of the Butt and Butler here too, with that scene where I feel like they were like, we need
Yeah.
to add like some sexy things.
He's
but
like,
it's
oh, the cops are about to come and get me. I better take off all my clothes.
I'm surprised that none of the cops that came in were like, oh, you don't need...
Yeah.
you don't need to...
I'm surprised more people just don't do this as a strategy.
Yeah, me too.
If I know they're coming for me, guess what? You have to look and touch at my dick.
I'm going to start doing it if I feel threatened by someone walking behind me.
Done.
I'm going to take my clothes. I'll be like, I know exactly what you want.
If I don't like the Second Opinion songs, I'm going to be like,
take it off. Take it off. I think that this movie, if you don't like this movie, if you do like this movie, it teaches a very important lesson, which is always use the peephole on your door. Because
that's all it would have taken.
Yeah.
None of the movie happens if someone uses, if the peephole gets used and it's like, I don't know who it is.
bloop. Oh, it's a man standing with a bat cocked. Like, he opens that door. The bat wasn't from behind. It was like, was like Flintstones over the shoulder, like, ba-bonk.
Can I ask a question? Yeah, I have a couple of questions.
Yeah, sure.
And it's about our two baddies. I can't remember their names right now. Ames and...
Taxidermy Jesse Plemons.
or imploding William Forsythe.
Drowned Philip Seymour Hoffman.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah.
But my question is about the baddies.
Sure.
Are they there purposefully?
Well,
Or do we find
they're
out,
connected.
is this a random...
No, because he says to the guy, the tagline, right? The fate tagline, which implies to me that he's involved with someone that Jerry has done questionable acts.
And by
I
the way,
believe that
I
too,
love
but
that.
is it ever...
They never
Okay.
label it.
I was wondering
as
if I'd
such.
missed a
No,
component.
one of the many ends that are yet to be tied.
Truly, because for them to just... It is the equivalent of Alfie Allen killing John Wick's dog.
Right.
It's like, why? Why?
You can
what?
take a spoiler from John Wick 1.
Hang on.
Oh, you guys
Get
didn't
out.
know that's why he does
Get
everything?
out. Get out. John Wick's dog dies in one.
You bring up a good...
In The Prestige, he's playing twins.
Dude.
Dumbledore dies.
He's not playing twins. He is twins.
He's
Just
playing...
like Just like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll tell you about The Usual Suspects, but I'd rather tell you about Kevin Spacey, where he ended up.
I wasn't sure, were they there because of some vendetta against Jerry Butler, or was it just random?
It would seem like at one point, there's moments where they confront each other where someone could say, like, see? Like, but they don't do it. I mean, he says, like, you can't escape fate, but without any backstory, that's a tough line. It's like, well, if you have kids and a wife, they will get murdered and raped. That's fate.
Is that it? You got out, you started a family, but we're going to pull you back in?
I don't think that those people... You think
You
those
can't
people are...
run. It's like you still did all that hitmanning.
Yes,
But it
completely.
seems like he's
Or-
killing, like, leaders of third world countries. It
He's-
wasn't like he was taking care of business
And he's
in
also
Philly.
they keep saying he's a tactician.
A brain
and
engineer,
strategist
an engineer.
And a brain. He's not like...
And now the first scene we do meet him, he is dealing with explosives at the kitchen table.
Yes.
While his daughter is drawing.
Oh, it's so good.
But you
and I
bring up-
love that they try and make him nerdy at the beginning.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it's like all of a sudden Jerry Butler's Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
If we put his hair down, he'll look real nerdy.
Yeah.
Because he even does stuff like, I'm like,
also couldn't figure out what is the time frame of this movie.
10 years pass, and it's very hard to
Wait,
tell.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say 10 years. Yeah.
When?
Because...
When?
Because...
I'm not kidding. When do
All
those
right,
10 years
when
pass?
Jamie Foxx comes home from the first trial, he's like, let me talk to my daughter, and Regina's pregnant, and then the daughter's like playing in a cello concert.
It takes 10
That's
years.
the same daughter?
Yes.
Yeah. It takes
Okay, that helps me.
No, but
That helps. That does help me
I didn't-
because
yes,
because I was like, when the fuck did he dig this tunnel? When did he dig the tunnel?
He had 10 years
He had
of digging.
he had 10 years. Okay. Holy shit, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
I wrote so many times. What's the time frame? I was so confused.
Well, the amount of times that I wrote down, what year was this movie made?
This is a
Because
great...
everyone has flip phones, but also everyone has iPhones.
Yes. Smartphones and landlines.
And landlines,
Yeah.
and iPhones, and old school recording
pretty
text,
sure I saw
and
Sidekick.
an Iraq 2 bomb robot.
Yes.
The year...
Iraq 2, the
love
Empire,
Iraq.
the Empire Strikes Back of Iraq Wars.
I was going
Well,
to
you
say...
could tell the robot looked janky. It wasn't from the first one.
2009.
Wow.
It's right in that moment.
I would have said earlier.
You mentioned John Wick, Paul.
Yeah.
And I thought it had way more John Wick than 7.
Right.
But was the first John Wick made by the time this movie was made?
Let's see. I mean, I don't think
I think it's 2012.
2012. All right.
Because
Or later.
That's crazy to me that John Wick, the Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
who says like 2 words in that whole franchise, is more likable for revenge murders for his dog than Gerard Butler for the murder and raping of his wife and child.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is the tricky thing, though, because this is a movie where I feel like there's a lot of big dick energy between both stars. Because, like, Jamie Foxx is like, well, I'm not a bad guy. And Gerard Butler's like, but I got to also be sympathetic. Like, they're too sympathetic.
The movie that it reminded me of was The Fugitive.
Okay.
For a lot of it. Before he goes to prison, obviously.
How? When you saw The Fugitive, were you on mushrooms?
Yes.
How does this remind you of The
Just
Fugitive?
that idea of the injustice of, now obviously he's not blamed for it,
Sure.
but the injustice
Okay,
of
Richard Kimball.
the inciting
Yeah.
incident is his wife and daughter are murdered, justice is not served, and now he's not made culpable, but nonetheless
I thought he was.
Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry
right. Oh, yeah.
Butler's
Oh,
not blamed
yeah. Oh, yeah,
for
right,
it. I'm
yeah.
sorry, is what I mean in this movie. But nonetheless, and it then becomes about the two of them on opposite sides. But like, Jamie Foxx is outmatched in every single way at every single turn.
But I don't also, go ahead, sorry.
And when they meet the guy in the subway, and he's like, I'm a spy.
I love that guy.
He's not
First of all,
even. He's not even what I am.
This movie has so many bad writing. I wrote them down.
So many bad writing.
So many bad writing, and
It has.
That's the only way to say
It has so many bad writing.
it has so many bad
I
writing.
think this podcast has
and
so
this-
many
and
bad
that
writing.
and that comes from someone who does so much.
Oh wait,
good
was
reading.
that a quote?
I do so much good reading, so
Gene knows about bad writing.
I know bad writing. But there's so many lines. Like,
Yeah.
she's 10 years old, Rick. It's okay. Like,
Well, when Leslie Bibb says, I'm 35, and you're like, well, it doesn't seem like she's like, and I've devoted a lot of my life. I'm like, wait, she's supposed to be way younger? But I mean,
what she's
35 sounds
saying
like,
is, I've given up on having certain things because I believe in this job. Which is to say, at 35, she thinks she's like washed
well,
up.
that's what I was trying to.
She's R.I.P. and then she does die.
wait a
Well,
minute.
yeah.
That's Leslie Bibb?
Yeah.
That's holy shit.
Honestly, I thought it was the girl from Suits.
Not Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle
No, I know Meghan Markle.
from Suits.
There's a tall blonde
Yes, I know
on
you're talking
Suits.
about. Yes. No, that's.
I
Leslie
was like,
Bibb.
oh, I guess it never happened for her after
How much
that.
suits? How much Suits are you watching?
The LA one or
I'm trying to get a petition to get the LA one back. I remember that.
Vest.
I remember that
That's
Suits.
that's the Cupertino one.
Suits, for whatever reason, like someone in the marketing department of USA was like, I got it. What if we infiltrate every dry cleaner and make all the dry cleaner like hangers have Suits ads on them? For a year, all my dry cleaner only had Suits ads whenever I pick up my dry cleaning. And I was like, this is great. I loved it.
How many people is that working on? How many people are like, what should we put on tonight?
Right.
You know what I just got from the dry cleaner? My winter coat. We should watch Suits.
It looks good. That or like, you know, and especially if the dry cleaner does a great job, like, wow, they got that stain out of the shirt. I bet your Suits is probably as good as them getting that stain out. And they were right.
I mean, that's how FX got me to watch The Bear. I was walking down the street. A wild bear was chasing me.
They
And then
let them
all
have
of a
it.
sudden, someone was like, Chuck!
Yeah.
And the bear turned around, was totally trained, and then they were like, watch The Bear, season 5,
Nice.
coming on FX. It's like,
And
that's
that's
good
FX.
marketing.
FX is always about being creative in the
Good
ad space.
marketing.
Yeah, they just walk around too, I hear, just screaming at people, behind! Behind! And when you turn around, they're like, watch the bear. And then I just say, yes, chef. Which is also what I say in bed.
Well, yeah, that's because the other person's yelling behind.
Good to have you back, Pally.
Happy to be here.
I love that I'm sorry, Paul, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I go up and I kiss older women on the mouth and I say, watch The Golden Bachelor.
But you're getting paid for that.
I'm not getting paid for it yet. But I think if they get enough viewers, they might reach out.
I love it. I love that as a strategy.
That's great.
I loved that the movie is moving at a sprint. And that's a little bit why I didn't clock the time.
No, I didn't either.
Because it's so condensed. The first scenes are the ones we described, the home invasion, the rape and murder of the wife and daughter.
And I will say that home invasion scene, like, you have barely met anyone to care. And then it's like, bam, boom, boom. And we're watching this thing transpire. That is brutal. Like, it's never like
It's a
fun
brutal,
way.
tough. It's a tough first scene.
and it's the cold open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The titles and credits are after this.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
And I think it's a hard thing. Like I'm sorry, but like I do have an issue with the young girl. She should have run away. She was standing there
I
for
hate
way
it when
too.
I hate it when a young kid is so in shock they have to stand there. Like, I got a 7-year-old. If I say stand there, he's at the deli.
I've never seen my kid stand that still. But I think what you really want, and this is, I think, the core problem with the movie, is you need Jamie Foxx to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he's got to be like, who cares,
Yeah.
man? But he's too sympathetic. He's like, hey, dude, I know your wife and kid were murdered. And because he's nice, you're like, well, you're nice.
Well, and we also get insight into his family life, and
Right.
and so in every way we're on his side in a way that I agree. He should have been an absolute prick.
But he comes across, I think, caring. Like, he is.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
because the movie wants him to be the protagonist.
Right.
I believe. I don't think they understood that Jerry Butler would be so charismatic and that we would root for him unequivocally. There's so much of this, and I'm certain as we go on, we're going to need a professional lawyer out here. I'm sure there's at least one. We're going to have legal questions. But it is so hilarious to me that over the course of this, in the great, gigantic city of Philadelphia, there appears to be 3 lawyers and 1 judge. They all get the only cases that matter.
Yep.
The judge is the same judge as the last case.
Yeah. But
she's
now
on
you're
this case too.
You know you're getting to the court scene because we're going to do a flyover shot of Ben Franklin.
Oh,
They-
man.
they also-
over and over.
I was like, what? Did I miss where
Wait.
Ben Franklin?
Who
is it?
It's not Ben Franklin.
William who?
William
William
Penn.
Hat?
Penn.
William Penn.
William Hat.
William Penn.
Hat. Penn. I see you saying
I'm more
Penn.
of a fan of his brother Gary. But like, it's just, it's just all those tropes are like so there, and he is so dead in the law scenes, and then you do get this little glimpse of Jamie Foxx when he's like with
Right.
Regina, and he's making
Talking to
jokes,
the
talking to
baby.
the yeah, he's like doing,
Your mom, you make better grilled cheese than your mom.
Yeah, it's
right.
like, and he's like, he's alive. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then the law scenes are just like, whoa.
Well, his stuff with Jerry, I wanted them to have that kind of friction and tension,
Face-off chemistry.
That
Yeah.
yes, that because they are going head to head.
Well, as you're talking about, you want that tension. Why are they holding Jerry Butler in the Hannibal Lecter cell?
It's an octagon.
It's a giant.
What is going on?
There were guards on the roof.
That is, by the way, that is
open air.
terrible use of that space. That is like 14,000 square feet of prison.
And by the way, all open to get confessions. Like, it's an airy, like...
Yeah, I kept being like, why did he turn the thing off if there are guards all around
Yep.
watching him?
There's so many weird inconsistencies in the logic of the whole thing, because also the skinny little dude who is standing in the door frame and like, there's enough DNA evidence on that guy, but the guy who literally raped and murdered and touched every one of them, he's the only one who's touched everyone.
Yeah.
Nothing from him.
I've seen enough Law and Order and Billions to understand how the Attorney General's office works.
Oh, but you don't watch Suits?
Absolutely not. I respect myself.
Okay, Gary Billions.
Oh man, Billions. I'm not gonna lie.
His name is Billions.
Wait, no.
His name
What?
is Bill Yuns. William Yuns.
Are you being...
No.
By the way, they kind of just like lie about how that evidence is like, oh yeah, you clean the crime scene weird. Again, he touched every single one of them, was all over them.
Why
in
not
every way.
flip the other guy against the real baddie? I couldn't figure
I
that
guess
out.
because it would be harder to see Jerry Butler kill the skinny guy who didn't do that much, but then he does anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference. He kills everybody.
everybody.
In what world are the lawyers watching an execution?
Yeah.
Oh, well, these lawyers do
In
everything.
what world?
Not
that
just
one guy goes, I just came because he has no family.
Yeah.
Like, what are they selling? Where?
That was his lawyer.
Yeah.
That was the bad guy's
Yeah.
lawyer.
And then there's like other
And then that
people in the
lawyer
back row. It's like, what is this on TKTS?
And
I
then-
couldn't get into Oh Mary, so I guess I'm seeing this execution.
I guess I'm seeing the execution of the less guilty one in this small trial in Pennsylvania.
And then Jamie Foxx, like, Leslie Bibb's like, I've never seen one before. He's like, it's no problem. It's like he's going to sleep. This is fucked up. No, you're
Yeah.
watching a man get killed.
It's so minimized.
Can you imagine working at that firm and you're like, heading home early tonight, Jamie Foxx? Like, nah, I'm going to go check out an execution.
Your daughter's cello recitals tonight. I gotta
can't.
watch a
I
guy
gotta watch
get...
an
I
execution.
gotta go watch the life go out of a man's eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like... and the way
And then
that
they cut it.
Well, by the
They're
way,
cutting
why-
between the recital
And the recital,
and the death penalty as if these are the two events.
I
Ba-bing, ba-boom.
wanted it so bad, and I'm going to jump to the end. At the end of that movie, when that daughter played that cello, I wanted that cello to explode on the last
Bad.
thing.
So bad.
when
he
the
did it.
when
he fucking did it.
when the judge's cell phone headshots
Oh,
her,
the best.
I was like, welcome to like the legendary status on this podcast.
Yeah.
This movie is incredible.
I don't know if the phone was a rifle.
The line of dialogue she delivers right before it is, "I'm a judge. I can do whatever I want."
But
What? No, you can't. You are bound by the law.
And that, when you talk about some of the bad writing, that is exactly the example of bad writing, because they're in the middle of a trial. It's all to set up this one moment. In the middle of the trial, Jamie Foxx is like, oh, let me take this. That's the craziest thing you could ever do. And she's like, how many times do I have to tell you in a murder trial you can't pick up your phone? Right? So, okay, I guess we'll buy that. So that's all set up just so when her phone rings, you're like, thought you said don't pick up the phone. It's like, well, this is a completely different scenario. You're in private chambers. There's nothing going on. You're having a casual conversation.
Also, why would you be that flip to the judge who you want on your side?
Everyone treats the judge in 2 seconds. It's like, hey, judge, how's it going? Bet you take it up the ass.
Yeah.
Like, what? What just happened? What just happened?
Right, we were like, why are we angry? This woman feels very, like, rational. She doesn't seem like she gets upset. She's getting the short end of the stick. And again, is the gun in the phone or was there a sniper?
I couldn't figure that device out at all.
I think it was a phone gun. I think it was a phone gun, a flip phone gun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Yes.
right now, there's a reason I would never have it. Why is Jamie Foxx so obsessed with DVDs?
Oh, we'll get the DVD. We'll get, and then
He says it 5 times and then says it as a joke in the law firm to someone like right before he's like, oh, what about on DVD? I was like, what? Does he have stock in this medium? Like what?
What I think is going on is that Jamie Foxx has missed many of his children's performances, and he has sent someone to tape it and then get a DVD of it so we can watch it wherever
That
he is.
because the girl says, oh, there's the video of my recital is here.
Right. It's delivered by a messenger. It's like, oh, yep, my school recital on DVD
Here's
just was
the other
delivered.
thing. Don't answer the door.
But-
at this point in the movie, Jamie Foxx's
He should know
entire
better than
family,
anyone.
his entire family should be in Alaska right now.
But-
the minute one person gets killed, everybody should go away.
Family accepts a DVD being delivered. She is a young kid in like elementary school. Like, you're not getting who's delivering DVDs? Like we taped it, we burned it to a DVD, we made a bunch of copies, and we're gonna hand deliver it. It'll be to your house tomorrow night. Can you take it? Like, that to me is Jamie Foxx shit. Jamie Foxx is like, get that transferred to a DVD, I'll watch it on my trailer.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's him improvising.
But again, because that's the only time he's alive.
Right.
In the movie is when he's making some small thing about
I'm a good dad. Like,
yeah.
the want is he is trying so hard to be good. The first moment that you meet him, he's sticking up for Leslie Bibb. And the next.
Oh yeah, that was a weird moment.
Yeah.
Because there was sexual tension.
Yeah.
Between him and Leslie Bibb, if it wasn't for Chester,
Right.
Who,
I kept thinking Chester was somehow going to be.
I thought Chester
a
was the guy
person.
behind Leslie Bibb a couple
I
times. but
thought
it's
maybe
not
Chester
him.
was going to be the accomplice to Jerry Butler.
Nope.
I thought maybe Bibb was going to be Jerry Butler's.
You would
I
think-
was looking for connections that at the end of the movie it was like, JK, Jerry Butler's his own friend.
Yeah.
Well, that.
Yeah.
Well,
At which point, kill Jerry Butler. He has nobody else working on his behalf.
I literally, when Cole Meany, they have that scene where Cole Meany's like waiting outside the prison. I was like, oh, makes sense.
Yep.
He's the accomplice. I was like, oh no, he's just there. He just.
Is Cole Meany the one? Is Cole Meany the one
The
that looks
detective.
like Michael Madsen in an open casket?
Yeah, I think so, yes. The
Okay.
police detective.
Yeah. I do want to, also the cold weather and the style of this shot, like every white person looks more pale than they need to. It's like they all look gray.
Well, they look gray because they're in Philly.
Why? And I guess, as someone who has not attended many an execution, do they put everybody out like they're in the crucifixion pose? Like, arms, like, let's move the table in a standing position.
I can answer this. My brother-in-law is a lawyer.
They literally they ratchet him
remember
up like
that
he's
in,
on an amusement park ride.
In Dead Man Walking, he's in that position
in
as
that
well.
position, yeah.
So, and I don't know if it's just movies that are like, oh, anybody dying by execution is a Christ-like character.
Oh.
Or if that's really how it's done. Does anybody have experience?
I don't think they're launching him
Morgan, are you here?
up. Morgan is here tonight.
Morgan is here?
Yep.
Have you talked to him already?
There he is.
Give it
No.
up for Morgan. Oh, there he is. Can we get house lights?
Morgan, you better have some details.
You better have trained to be a lawyer, Morgan, because we're gonna need your expertise.
Are you a lawyer, Morgan? Okay. But I'll ask you one more question. If this was a D&D campaign, would it be believable? Okay, you'd have to have a really bad DM running it. We love Morgan.
One of my favorite things in the movie is I'm going to start by saying one of my most disappointing parts of the movie is when Jerry gets put in jail, it gives him less momentum. And
Right.
all I want is for him to be skyrocketing forward like he is in Plane, or like he is in Kandahar, or like he is in Greenland, or like he is in any of the other Geostorm, any of the other phenomenal
London
movies.
Falling?
Oh, any of the the Bannon, any of the Mike Bannon movies.
Yeah.
The Bannon-verse, absolutely. But when he goes to
You're
jail,
talking about Steve Bannon, right? I know what you're reading.
he gets kind of stuck in a physical space. So he does so much. I love when he gets Del Frisco's. There's a Del Frisco's
The Del
waiter.
Frisco's mentioned.
There's a waiter there.
There's a truck.
There's a white jacketed waiter
There's a
from
truck.
Del Frisco's in the prison.
And the funny thing about that is he didn't request the waiter. He just requested the meal. He was like, I want a steak with all the fixings. And they're like maybe we should bring the waiter in, too.
I thought that was the accomplice for a little because he does this weird thing where he goes, hey, garçon, take 30% or whatever, which is also the guy brought a steak all the way to death row. You think he could
He's not even on death row. He's at that
He's
point.
solitary, right?
Yeah,
No, because that's when he kills Post Malone.
By the way, again, not quite sure about this.
That's how you time this movie out. No face tattoos on anyone.
Yeah, truly.
I do think that I agree with what you're saying about not having that Gerard Butler energy, but I do want to play the scene which he does say the titular line. This is clip 6. This is the freak out moment with the judge where everyone attacks the judge. Clip 6.
Your Honor, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Boom.
I'm just a regular guy. I am not a flight risk. And this is my first alleged offense. And the prosecution has not presented one single piece of evidence against me. It's a slippery slope, Your Honor. Haven't we seen the result of such violations both internationally and domestically? Case in point would be Dave v. McDonough, docket number 041325.
I am actually inclined to agree with you, Mr. Shelton. The state has failed to establish a compelling basis for its motion, and I will grant bail in the amount
Your
of...
Honor, I would caution you not to do that.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
No, I don't think I will excuse you. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You were about to let me go. Are you kidding me?
So much reaction.
This is why we're here in the first place. You think I don't remember who you are, lady?
I would tread carefully, Mr. Sheldon.
Well, how carefully should I tread? Because apparently I just killed 2 people. And you were about to let me walk right out that door. How misguided are you? I feed you a couple of bullshit legal precedents, and there you go. You jump on it like a bitch and eat. You folks, you all
I'm
hang out
warning
in the
you,
same
Mr.
little
Sheldon,
club.
you
and
will
every
be held
day
in
you let
contempt of this
madmen and
court.
murderers back on the street. You're too busy treating the law like it's a
One more
fucking
time.
assembly line.
One
You
more
have any
time.
idea what justice
You
is?
are now
Whatever
in
happened to
contempt
right and
of
wrong?
court.
Jesus
Remove
Christ,
this
whatever
man
happened to
from
right
my
and
court.
wrong? Whatever happened to the people?
Bail denied.
Whatever happened to
Bail
justice?
denied.
And I bet you take it up the fucking ass, bitch.
Bail
That's my new
See you later,
acting
Nick.
monologue whenever I have to do an audition for anything now.
I would love it if that's in the trailer, but there's a record scratch noise where when he turns and is like, and just becomes such an asshole. But
He's so good. I mean,
he's the best.
Struggling with that Irish accent.
Oh, Scott. First of all, Scottish.
But whatever.
Scottish.
He's struggling with his Shrek. And it's like, his Shrek voice is bleeding out in that monologue.
But I think that, like, I like the choice that Schwarzenegger eventually made where it's like, no, I'm just going to have the Austrian accent. I'm never going to try to hide
I
it.
don't understand why he can't just be Shrek. Why? Like,
Right.
Who cares?
He basically now is. He now
he
basically
he just does Shrek.
And that sometimes there's like a little wink. Him and Statham now are basically like, doesn't matter what a citizen of what country they are, they have the accent.
And they always,
and I prefer
How
that.
did he know this? So this is 10 years later, right? How did he know that he would get the same DA,
He's
the
a brain,
same judge?
Jason. He's a brain.
That is crazy.
Well, I think that maybe they were like, you get dibs on it. Like, if all the murders connect, you get dibs, you collect them all, kind of a thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's a Pokemon Go situation.
But he is like, in that scene, he is working his ass off, and he makes sense. Like, he does, like, his plan, not the way he executes his plan, but it's like, yeah, bad guys get off. I'm going to show you how bad you are. And the whole movie is predicated on that end scene where he's like, well, you did learn your lesson. I'm like, oh, that was it? Like,
Yes.
And
Don't make deals with murderers.
And meanwhile, he killed so many innocent people who did nothing. Wrong. Leslie Bibb did nothing wrong.
Not
Chester
for nothing.
survives. Chester
Yes,
makes it.
Chester lives to tell another tale. How many people died when Jamie Foxx plants the bomb in the prison?
Yeah.
Oh.
How many people die in that explosion?
It's so big, it
It's
rocks
huge.
the outside of the prison while
Yes.
he's walking away.
He's walking away. Like, that is a brick house prison, and flames are
I think
shooting
it's pronounced brick house.
But yeah, like, it's... And also... the ending is so unfulfilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
How do they decide in prison movies who gets short sleeve jumpsuits and who gets long sleeves?
I think you get to decide.
That's a GB choice?
I think you get to decide when you enter
when you
prison.
enter? Oh,
Yeah.
see, I
They
think it's an
give you-
actor choice. I feel like there was definitely a fitting day.
Oh, yeah.
Where they had the orange ones, the green ones, and all there, and GB's going through it like, I don't know, I love to show my guns, like,
Yes.
what's the point of casting me?
By the way, this is definitely skinnier Gerard Butler, too.
He
Like,
looks fucking great.
Yeah, and you can see it when he gets naked for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and this is... All right, so...
It's also, you can also date the movie because he does the naked scene, but is very clearly not on any kind of steroids.
Right, no.
yeah.
And that kind of a scene now, the actor would be jacked on steroids,
Right.
would be HGH'd out. Like,
Yeah.
You'd see
Head
multiple
looking like a
things.
tomato.
But, like, here's the thing.
big tomato energy.
Tomato energy.
Jacked tomato.
He should never be jacked because he is a low-impact kinetic operations guy. He's
Low impact kinetic?
Yeah, low-impact kinetic operations. It's spy stuff. That was such a crazy...
L.I. Okay.
There are so many crazy things that are said, and it's like in the beginning, like when the guy holds the gun and tries to shoot him, and then there's little like needles in the gun.
Oh, I love that moment.
He's like, "That's a pufferfish needle."
Yeah, I was like,
And-
that's a
And I love
pufferfish.
when it's also great when he's doing a different voice for the blonde-haired cop.
I have
and
that.
then another one for the guy pushing the thing, which is like slightly racist.
And I love that guy.
They're like, "Hey, Nando, what's up there?"
yeah, he's
Hola.
like, hola, S.A.
Coma.
Hola,
Hey, Tal.
donkey.
Yeah. Oh, no, today has been local.
Mia studia
Did he
in
kill-
librario.
Did he kill that guy? Like, did he have to kill that guy?
Yes.
That sucks for that guy.
Why are they letting a janitor into a solitary prison cell? Gotta clean up.
No, that was in town hall.
Oh,
that
okay,
was
but
in town
How
hall.
did he get into prison? Oh, the tunnel.
tunnel.
Tunnels. Forgot it.
How did he get out of prison?
Sorry. I, you know what? I think I was confused that I thought he was coming out of a jail, so that was before the reveal that
Yes.
he has built an underground city that he can move around in.
Oh, he's got train tracks under there. It is
lighting.
Honestly,
when they
I
first-
believe the cartels have seen this movie and are like, hang on, this is a good idea. Maybe we should law-abiding citizen drugs into the country.
When they first find the tunnel, it looks cartoonishly old-timey. Like, it looks like DuckTales.
Right, like they're gonna, like it's like one of those things where like one guy pushes down the lever.
Like, you have to expect to see. I expected a chase on one of those at the end when like Gerard in the cart. Like,
that would have been incredible. like Indiana Jones 2.
yes.
But why? This guy is, so once we understand that this movie is, like, he's got the tunnel system, this means that every night he's sneaking out, like, and no one ever...
He's
living his
burying the lawyer. He's doing all of the hijinks of the movie. He's doing outside of his cell, which means in 2009... They have no cameras in this prison?
Well, no, they have plenty because he's hooked up to every one of them because they go, look,
you're right.
But
He's got pillows under the thing. They think it's pillows.
But
I'm a kinetic engineer. I think I know how to fake it.
I love Ferris Bueller and I fucking do it like that.
This is the easiest part. You just put the pillows under the blanket. The next part is where it gets challenging.
But I guess like the way that this movie like kind of thinks about prison is at 5 o'clock they stop really watching the prisoners. Like, you know, it's like, well, it's the end of business day. We don't have to watch a prison at night. Like, it's because he's also coming back in. So at one point, someone would have to be like, "Do you hear that? Yeah, it sounded like a little door opened."
What's crazy?
It's probably nothing. Well, there's only one person in there, and there's no way in or out. So any sound, you're going to worry about everything, Carl?
The movie is huge. The movie is big in scope, right? And scale. It's about justice and it's about this and that. And, big themes and ideas. But it's really only about like 5 or 4 people.
Right.
Like, there's so few ancillary. We don't know any of the other prisoners. We don't know any of the other lawyers beyond Bibb and Bruce McGill, the legend. Yeah. Like, we don't get any interesting side characters. Almost like when that guy comes in and he's the spy, I'm like, great. Give me some insight into this world. I want to know where these guys... Nope, not at all.
It's so crazy, too, because every role is the most talented character actor...
Yeah.
In the history of cinema. I mean, truly,
everyone's great.
This movie could have been called Character Actors Making Their Nut for the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like every one of them is like, that guy's amazing.
Yep.
And you have to suffer and watch Bruce McGill get blown up in a car. Like,
and sometimes be just seated like 2 seats down from the action, not even having lines. I was like, what? Give Bruce McGill the day off.
My favorite moment in the film is like, at 6 a.m. you'll die. And so clearly they're working through the night. They decide, well, we got to work in the prison. We got to work in the prison.
We gotta
work in the prison.
And of course, Jerry knows that's the only option.
Yeah. So they're working at the prison, and then clearly around, like it feels to me like around 5:45 a.m. They're like, well, we didn't figure it out, and then they all just stare at the clock. All right.
But
well,
I love
at
that
any moment we're gonna die, and then they just wait until 6 a.m. Like, oh, we didn't die. Well, I guess. He's a liar. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, there was very little, like, do you think he did anything outside? Like, no one even, it was just like, well, I guess we were wrong.
And also, there's so little, they don't discuss amongst themselves anything. Like, with the exception only of Bibb at one point saying to Jamie Foxx, would you do it any differently?
Right.
And he says, absolutely not. He is unwavering throughout. And that is a failing of the movie, that the movie doesn't chip away at him and make him question himself. And at the very end, he's like, I don't do deals with murderers. And Jerry's like, yes, you learned your lesson. And I'm like, what is up?
Again, and that was the thing. It was like he needed to have that arc. You got to change. I will say that I did like the part where I think it was Bruce McGill goes, he's saving you for last. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. And it was like, oh.
You think it's because I'm Jamie Foxx?
But it's also like clearly like we'll kill everyone around you and then you'll get to what like he wants to.
But it does make sense when you think of the way they kind of did the worst, most gruesome killing right off the bat.
Right.
Like the first murder we see Gerard do is cutting off some guy's eyelids so he can watch him cut off his own penis. Like it's like wildly graphic and horrible.
By the way, he didn't just cut off his penis. He cut off his balls first.
Yeah, why did
And-
he use different...
Yeah.
Why were the balls tougher than the dick? He was
I'm
like,
just
I
like-
had to use forceps for the dick, and then I had to use a different one for the balls. I was like, seems like it's in the same
Like,
kind of...
honestly, everything down there is so soft.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing?
Like,
Why?
a butter knife could take it all
I mean,
off.
he's doing...
I
Get it with your hands!
I imagine at one point you must be like, I know you want this guy to feel everything, but you're like, I think I did it though, right? Like at a certain point you'd be like,
what's hard-
the part where I touch your dick.
I'll
That
put this
bit-
carrot up your asshole.
Yeah.
What would have been amazing is if somehow that guy,
Yeah.
Darby, I think his name is,
Yeah.
if he was the last one,
Yes.
he
Right.
builds
That
up
would have
to,
been-
that's the person who most deserves justice or
Right.
the violent ends that he meets, right? But he's first. So now I'm satiated. I'm like, great, he did it. But now he's like, no. Now I have to take down the system.
Right.
And I'm like, wait, are you the Khaleesi breaking the wheel? What is this? I don't understand.
Well, they even have that scene where we've already done a scene of them in the interrogation room, and then it comes back, and he's like, I also want a steak. And Jamie Foxx like, I think we did this. I think we did this. And
Yeah,
he's
I already
like,
gave you a
I already
bet.
gave you a bet. And he's like, no, but I've got more information. Jamie Foxx like, I don't care.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you should care. And he's like, okay, now I care. Like what? What?
Well, this is also the moment in the film where the movie does not know the difference between a cop and a lawyer. Because Jamie Foxx is like, we're going to get in the helicopter, boys. I'm like, you're...
How far away was Bill O'Reilly or whatever his name was?
It's like, he is leading police into crime scenes.
Oh,
like,
constantly.
I'm like, wait, is he a cop? He's like, I got this.
So much so that at the end, he's in the cell with a gun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you would not be here, my guy.
That's a crime.
Jamie Foxx...
I hope you have a permit for that.
Jamie Foxx also did not, like, even acknowledge... He's like, 10 degrees south, 5 minutes, 62... And he's like, got it.
I know. I
Walk
was
out the
like,
door.
wait, are minutes how we measure longitude and latitude?
He didn't
That's
even-
time. That's not distance.
Well, I want to go out to the crowd. I want to talk to you all.
Can I-
Yeah, please.
Can we get house lights? And then also, if you're out there and you are a district attorney here in this town, we have one in the front. Paul,
Yeah.
this is a district attorney right here.
Whoa, okay, hold on. All right, so hi, welcome. Thank you for representing. We did say that if you have some experience, you clearly do. You work here in the very cold hallways, it seems like. Because also, in this movie, they're clearly outside, but inside, like, their cold breath is coming out of their mouth in like an opening scene. All right, so tell me what you got.
My name is Mackenzie. I just wanted to confirm that actually this is exactly what my job is like every day.
Okay, great. So are you like Leslie Bibb, or are you like, where are you at? Are you more Jamie Foxx, are you more Leslie Bibb, or are you more Bruce McGill?
Have you given it all away at 35?
I am 33.
What's your favorite
It's got a bunch of
execution you've ever
cats.
seen?
She said that she's 33, she's got a bunch of cats.
That feels like, yeah, maybe.
Would you have made a deal like this, like the way that Jamie Foxx did?
Oh, yes. Great question.
I'm not sure how Jamie Foxx is going to continue to be an assistant district attorney because not making deals with murderers is really unworkable. Sorry, everyone.
Well, he becomes the district attorney in a small room very quickly when she says, grab me the Bible.
No, he becomes mayor.
Mayor.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
District attorney.
District attorney? Oh,
Sorry,
so
the
became-
Gary
mayor,
Penn. He becomes
sorry, the
Gary
mayor
Penn.
of Philadelphia
He becomes
is holding
Bill-
the Bible in that scene.
Right, yes.
That's
And
the
he's-
mayor holding the Bible
Yeah.
with a lifeless look like...
The only character actor not cast in this movie.
Wait, and Bruce McGill, he's taking Bruce McGill's position, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, so my question, at that point, I was like, is Jamie Foxx helping?
Is he the guy? Yeah.
Has he been
That
the
would've been
inside
great.
man because he wanted the promotion?
Yeah.
Which would have been cool. Not the case. So making deals with murderers is what you're all about.
If you listen to Fox News, I think they would tell
Yeah.
you that's what we're up to. So
Yeah.
No, but
Why?
honestly, like the criminal justice system, plea bargaining, it's kind of all built on that. We
For
can
sure.
get in a whole discussion, but
Yep.
you know.
Great. Give it up for Mackenzie! Great work. Thank you.
All right, there's been a lot of energy over here, which means good question or utter destruction. Here we go.
Let's see.
Let's see. All right. Hi, how are you?
My name's Greta, first of all. I listened to your episode in dedication to Avril on Tuesday. I was making pancakes in my kitchen for breakfast, and it made me cry. It was beautiful. So yes. Right. So my question is, we touched on it a little bit earlier. During Gerard's tirade at the judge during his bail hearing, he kind of punctuated that whole thing with, I bet you take it up the fucking ass, I believe were his words. And I would like to know, A, what's the problem with that? And B, why is it such an insult?
I love this.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was the B? What was the
why
B?
is that an insult?
Oh,
2009.
yeah,
2009.
2009. This is
Yeah,
2009.
yeah.
This was before anal was normalized.
Gay panic.
Yeah,
Because
really.
wouldn't it have been great if he was like, I bet you take it up the ass, and she was like, I do, but you're still out of order.
And what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with that? I'm a judge. I can do whatever I want.
Oh.
Ring, ring, ring. Uh-oh, boom.
How?
My phone is blowing up.
What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Jenny, and not really a question, kind of like a second opinion for everybody.
Sure.
When my husband and I watch a movie, I play a game where I pause it and I go, do you want to know what the ending is?
Okay.
And he either tells me yes or no.
Okay.
Last night, we both liked my ending a lot better.
Okay, well, wait. So let's hear your ending now.
So here's what I thought was going to happen. I thought Gerard Butler was going to blow everybody up, kill everybody, and then frame Jamie Foxx.
Me too.
Great.
And I thought that what was going to really happen was, first I thought it was Leslie Bibb, and then right after I said this, she blew up. So not her. Okay.
Right.
So
But you
then
knew
I
it
was
Leslie
like,
Bibb, like off the bat.
like, yeah, I was like, no, I thought
off the
she.
jump?
So no, wait. I thought Leslie Bibb was going to then take his job. Like Gerard Butler was going to get him in jail, frame him, and then she was going to have to be like, we need somebody to pay for this.
Yeah.
And he's going to give us testimony and, and maybe deal with a murderer.
I agree with this because why send the DVD to Jamie Foxx's house?
I agree.
Right? And it was like, and I thought, oh, they're going to find the DVD in his house.
All the evidence, because they just had finished saying that he records everything, da-da-da-da. And then they were in the judge's chamber right before she, where she, they said all this crazy shit, and he got it all on tape, and he did. So it was like, oh, he's going to frame him now.
I thought so too. Well, there we go. You get hired.
I like that.
All right.
And also, for those of you who are going to come next with questions, tell us the little games you and your spouse play.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us about those little games.
I don't want to answer your question until you peek back the curtain into your own little life.
Ooh, we play a little game where I pause the movie, ...
All right. Hi, what's your name and your question?
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm actually in this movie.
Whoa!
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 Dan!
Whoa!
Dan!
Give it up for Dan!
Dan taking the Morgan crown. Morgan, I'm so sorry. Dan, what did you do in this movie?
So it's not in any recognizable way because I was Colm Meaney's body double.
Oh, whoa!
That's great!
I'm so sorry I said all that.
Dan is a very good-looking man. He looks in great shape.
You've obviously been taking care of yourself.
For the listener, Dan does not look like he's been
and
fished
you know
out
what?
of a river.
I wouldn't want to see a picture of myself in 2009 either, you know?
So there's a shot where they're first looking into the hole, like the cave.
Yeah.
And they're shining their flashlights, and it's my shoulder and my arm shining the flashlight.
Wait,
I love that.
that's great.
Nice.
That's great.
The better part of this story is those are not Gerard Butler's buns.
Oh, wow.
Wait a second. Are they yours? No?
Not
Okay.
No, but I was there when they shot the body double doing the buns thing.
All right, what was the energy like on set? Anything that you saw that was interesting there? Any tensions? What do you got?
So, they put the cover on his
We're still in the butt.
on his junk. And
This seems to be the scene.
You can also speak generally to the experience of being on the movie.
Yeah.
so I have an
This
explanation.
scene really stuck with Dan.
I have an explanation for why he gets naked.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That was the only part of the movie that made sense to me.
Because they tried to explain it in that part of the shoot that they were like, he gets naked so that the cops can see he's not armed.
Oh, so they won't just immediately shoot him. Got it. Okay. Well, I guess there's other ways to do it, but sure. Give it up for Dan.
Dan.
Great job.
A tour de
Anybody-
force.
Thank you. Thank you,
tour de
Dan.
force.
Great work.
I just saw someone go, I was in it too.
No.
So I'm gonna. All right, here we go. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Will.
Okay, and Will, you were in this movie?
Yes, I was in. I did 9 days on this as a prison guard.
Oh,
Wow.
Were you there for the Del Frisco stabbing scene?
Yes, I was. And they had, I was. It was originally going to be a rack of lamb. I do remember that.
Really?
Talk about worrying about the wrong thing.
The director liked the restaurant so much they worked it into the script.
Yeah, that's
And they had
not hard to
the-
imagine.
They had the after party for the premiere at Del Frisco's here in Philly.
Wait, there's a Del Frisco's here as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it open late?
It's right down the block.
So I'm in the hallway when they bring the mattress in, and I improv'd and I point my nightstick out, and because of that, I didn't get a line when they put him in a cell. They took the line away from me because I wouldn't have been there. But it worked out because if I did, I would have gone to Del Frisco's, and instead I went to the Philly Film Fest party and I met my wife.
Oh, yeah. Give it up.
That's amazing.
2 kids.
Married 11 years, beautiful actress as well.
And any bits that you guys do together? Any
little games you want to tell us about?
Nicknames we'll take.
If you have been in this movie, you are going to get preferential treatment. You're in this movie? No. Okay.
Well, Paul goes upstairs. I will say that I knew someone who worked at Del Frisco's in New York who said that, who was like a server there, and said that multiple times a year, Del Frisco's in New York, big like finance power lunch, like alpha guys would go there, and multiple times a year, some guy would choke on a steak, go to the bathroom too embarrassed to ask for help or tell their friends, and they would find them dead in the bathroom. Proud men dying, choking on steak because they're too afraid to ask for help.
And you know
Get it together, guys.
I am in the balcony.
Hey!
Hello, balcony monsters. All right.
Wait, Paul?
Yes.
There's a bigger balcony.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Wow.
I'm going to get up there, I think, right? I
That's
can get up there.
fucking
Okay.
too
Do I come back
high.
down to you? Hi, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, I'm Rachel. So Wikipedia said this movie was edited down from an NC-17. It was already pretty bloody, so I'm curious.
I know the answer to that. It's the stabbing in the jail cell, the rack of ribs scene. It was very bloody, but it was more bloody.
But that's bloody enough to get an NC-17? That's insane.
Well, then he took the thing and ate his dick in there, too.
Okay.
He kept cutting off everyone's dick.
Let me come through this aisle.
He used the guy's dick as a weapon. For the rest of the movie, they had to change it to a steak bone.
What we didn't see was down in that tunnel, there was a bunch of dicks.
Just so many. It was a dick tunnel.
Hi, what do you got?
It's John and Paul. I loved your book.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Just really meaningful. But I just wanted to say, like, this movie is what would happen with Batman if he saw his wife and daughter raped and murdered.
All right. Well, we don't have to get upset. That's what the premise of the movie is.
Wait.
Why are we
That
booing?
is, we've talked about that happening multiple times, and you guys just reacted like, what?
Yeah. I like it. I like that this is the origin
Wait, so
story
you're-
of Batman.
So yeah, this is Philly's Batman, is Gerard Butler?
Makes sense. Here, take a...
We're running out of water in the bit cave.
By the way, that should be the shirt. Gerard Butler with a Batman cowl saying Philly's Batman.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's a pretty
good.
great...
It's good until we get a cease and desist from DC. So buy them quick. They'll be collector's items.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I'm going up. But I have to announce it.
What I was going to ask when Paul goes up was Jamie Foxx going everywhere as a lawyer did remind me of Tom Cruise going everywhere as a doctor in
Big
Eyes
time.
Wide Shut. I feel like these movies could be a similar universe.
And they meet up on Collateral. Where do I know you from?
It is crazy that this is the same actor from Collateral. That's why I kept thinking while I was watching. It's like that's Django Unchained.
Yeah,
they're the same person. Like
I'm in the upper balcony.
Wow. Fuck.
This is very high.
That's like
It's
stressing
very
me
high
out.
up here.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Anybody in this level been in the movie? You were. All right.
I love how the audience has now kind of come to grips with a lot of people are going to be in the movie. Like it's losing its luster.
All right. Hi. How are you?
Good. So it was technically in my car that was in the movie.
Hey, that counts.
That
Car
makes
sound.
sense for the upper balcony.
Yeah, it was like
People down here were in the movie. People up there, my car was in the movie. In the aerial shot, you can see the roof of my house.
So
to be fair, that's how he met his mechanic.
What scene was your car in?
it was in the parking lot of the prison.
Oh wow. Okay, so it was a featured car.
What kind of car?
So my ex's dad at the time was running a company where he was like renting out cars to movie sets, and he asked if I wanted my car to be in the new Jamie Foxx movie. So I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, and then when you found out it was a Gerard Butler movie too, you're like, well, then definitely. Yeah. All right. Any questions?
What kind of car was it?
Oh, it was like a Dodge minivan.
Pretty cool. If you're going to get a minivan, they'll get a Chrysler Pacifica.
I knew it was going to be something memorable because to have someone call you and be like, hey, you know that weird piece of shit you drive around?
I bet a prison guard would drive that.
Can you park that by the prison?
By the way, we haven't even talked about the robot shotgun EMF device.
Oh no,
that
that's not a.
seemingly was
It's not
controlled.
That's
in
not
the
a shotgun
cemetery.
at all. It is like a 50 caliber minigun and a bazooka.
And it was just sitting out in the cemetery. No one
noticed it.
No one noticed it.
Oh, it's rolling around like Johnny Five out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I half expected someone to say Johnny Five is alive. Ba, 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 ba.
Hi, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name's Esme. I have a question about the murdered little girl.
Finally.
She makes
Be
a
cool,
bracelet.
be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool.
I like kids.
She makes a bracelet for her dad and says daddy, and she makes a bracelet for her mom that says Heather. Why do you think that is?
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? That's another reason I wasn't super on Gerard's side at the beginning. I was like, this situationship seems weird.
It's going to take me about 10 minutes to get downstairs, guys, so keep it going.
I was thinking if the person that operated the robot gunman was at the premiere of this movie and walking the robot gunman down the...
It was Gerard Butler.
Yeah, but there was definitely a technician.
But why was he? I guess I was going to say why is he wearing gloves? But I guess I understand. But the gloves look delicate to me.
They did look delicate.
Yeah.
They almost looked like a woman. I was
That's what I
like,
thought,
maybe
yeah.
that would be.
He's wearing the gloves because you'd recognize Jerry's hands anywhere.
A quick fact.
Big sausage whiskey pubs.
All right, so here's some information about the sequel. In May 2022, it was announced a standalone sequel was in development.
Wait, 2022?
Yep.
Wow.
This movie must have had legs.
Gerard Butler was going to serve as producer. Lucas Foster was going to return as his role as producer. And they were going to revisit these great characters, stating that the premise seems even more relevant today than when the original film was released.
Okay, hang on. Wait, are you saying, did you just say Gerard Butler was going to be in it?
Well...
Or he was a producer? Okay.
And then he goes, the filmmaker stated, we're going to blow your mind, ... again. And then, while the plot has not been revealed, they said that they see this film as a franchise. And then in 2025, Gerard Butler said, yeah, every now and again we go, oh, it's a TV show that's happening. No, it's a prequel. No, it's a sequel. Butler laughs. I don't know.
I would love it. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what's happening. It's a shame because I'm very proud of that movie. It's very good. End quote.
I agree.
Now-
I would watch either a prequel. I mean, how they're going to pull that off, I don't know.
Prequel's the way to go.
I would love a prequel where he is that character
Kinetic
is
engineer.
a young kinetic engineer, like blowing shit up. I don't know what. Or I would love even more if he somehow survives sitting on the napalm briefcase, and he's like half burned up, and he comes back Two-Face style.
I love this.
Like a real and does it again.
I also hated when they opened that briefcase and that one cop goes, napalm. It's like,
Yeah.
he doesn't know what the fuck he's looking at.
Oh. And what's in there is a bunch of gobbledygook
Wires and
nonsense.
yellow liquid, like green slime liquid.
yes.
It's like napalm. I was
Yeah.
like, that's napalm? So well lit?
I also like that he was able to really figure out that air down to the minutes when he put that guy underground. And I was like, that guy could have probably held out 15 more minutes, I think.
No one gave a shit. They must have really hated Bill because they were like, Bill's dead. Like, yeah, but let's fuck with this guy more.
And you're telling me they can move that briefcase bomb all the way to the prison without it blowing up?
Yeah.
Like, but Jerry didn't set in like some sort of switch that's like, oh, if this gets moved, if this gets picked up, any kinetic movement sets it off?
That's
Absolutely
the thing.
not.
It's all potential.
And I was rooting for it to blow everybody up.
Oh, I
wanted.
wanted. They should have both died.
Yes. You mean Jerry and Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been great. Because honestly, I want to see Regina go off and meet someone.
Yeah, she needs to get out of that. Again,
Yeah.
I wanted the daughter to blow up at the very end.
Yeah, but Regina needed a new start in New York.
Wouldn't it have been
100%.
great? Tell me this wouldn't have been great. Jerry blows up. Cuts to Jamie Foxx in the auditorium with his daughter's recital.
Yep.
She's
Bam.
Yeah.
the violin headshots are straight away.
Right.
No? Okay. Philly. Interesting.
Originally, Gerard Butler was supposed to play the Jamie Foxx role.
Oh, interesting.
And Jamie Foxx was supposed to play the Gerard Butler role. If you asked Gerard Butler, he said, I decided to switch parts. If you ask Jamie Foxx, he says, I decided to switch parts.
I would have loved it if Gerard Butler played both roles. And they were twin brothers, Prestige style.
One has an accent, the other sort of has an accent.
All right. Obviously, we have an opinion about this film, but there are people out there with a different opinion. It is now time for Second Opinions.
Whew. Hi, my name is Wynn.
Woo.
Bum, bum. Let's forget the law. We don't need any order. Bum, 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 bum. But bring on the torture. Da, 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 da. So many gruesome deaths, unexplained prison beds. How did they not know that people would blow up in those cars? American accents are hard. Bum, bum, how did this get made? I give it 5 stars.
Amazing, great job.
Law and Order theme song.
Love it. Okay.
Old school Law and Order, original Law and Order theme song.
I didn't realize there was going to be a Kill Tony portion of this show.
Yep.
Law-abiding citizen has the average review of 4.7 out of 5 stars.
Wow.
I don't disagree.
84% of the 5,725 reviews are 5-star reviews. Carl Pierce in 2013 writes, Gerard Butler is, in quotes, the man. What he had to do just to dig that tunnel, equipped with anything and everything, completely lit up, rail car to haul all that dirt. So here's the question. What happened with all that dirt?
Holy shit. That's fucking awesome.
5 stars.
5 stars.
That's it right there. People, I love when you read one which is like, what does this person care about?
Yeah. The dirt.
Wow.
The dirt. As he built an underground city.
What happened? I mean, I'm sure he has a little game with his wife where he says, "Where do you think all that dirt went?"
But he still gave it 5 stars. He loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it.
She's like, "I bet he put it in a dump." And he says, "I bet he put it at the beach." And then we fuck.
I like this movie, babe. It's no Shawshank. You saw what happened with the dirt in Shawshank.
Rap R does not give this 5 stars, but 10. How is that allowed? I don't know, but the title of the review is 10 stars, finally. And it starts off like this. A good movie for once.
Oh, my God.
After renting and watching this movie Saturday night, not an hour later, I bought it.
Who wrote that? The guy from January 6th in the buffalo hat?
The QAnon shaman?
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite movies now. The acting, amazing. The story, amazing. I can't stop thinking about it or stop telling people about it. Come Monday morning, I had 5 people I told to watch this movie by Sunday night, and every one of them agreed this movie kicks, and then it's all written, so he doesn't want to be vulgar, ass. But he wrote it in an exclamation point and dollar signs. I agree with some of the reviewers that the ending could have been better, but it had to come to an end.
That review feels like it was written by Chris Christie.
This is a must-own movie for movie fanatics like me. It's a mix of 7 and maybe Death Sentence with a little Silence of the Lambs. Maybe? Amazing 5-star movie. No, 10 stars. Unrated edition only available on Blu-ray? Fuck you. Trying to force Blu-ray discs on us for extra stuff is criminal. Screw Blu-ray.
And that's all in caps, and that's from President Donald Trump on Truth Social. I would believe it if Trump tried to appoint Jamie Foxx's character Attorney General of the United States. The character.
Someone get the Bible.
He's got a 95% conviction rate. Mary Ann Greenlee writes, this film was riveting, and it shows just how the justice system in this country really is. Quote unquote unfair and quote unquote manipulative. And what the character that Gerard Butler played so brilliantly is necessary for the rest of us to see. Another example of how one man can make a difference. He changed Jamie Foxx's character totally around and made him into a new and better man. I love this movie so much that the instant I saw it, I had to own it. I can watch it anytime that I want, and I enjoy it every time. Great acting, super exciting. Kudos and accolades to whoever created this movie. This film is one of my very favorites and reaches in and touches that part of me that knows that existing way that the court system is today is not justice at all. And we get to experience and get that given the opportunity and experience of what Gerard's character had to go through, we would do the exact same thing to make the criminals of the world see that there are a whole lot of people out here that if we had the chance and the skills would see that the criminals need to suffer the same way that their victims suffer. The criminals of this magnitude never get to suffer the same way that their victims suffer at their vile and sick ways. And in this film, we get to vicariously get to have our revenge button satisfied. Great way to avenge a wrongdoing. 5 stars, title, Justice at its Finest.
Holy shit. That That is an audition monologue.
A couple of things that don't make sense in this movie. The neurotoxin would have made Darby collapse, and he would not be able to hold himself upright. The graveyard murder robot would have also knocked out the radios if it was an EMP device.
Yeah, that was the problem with the robot.
Clyde should have had scars when he stripped down naked from being stabbed in the belly.
That's true.
It says pre-trial suspects are held in county jail, not prisons, and not max security. No corrections officer would give a lawyer a key to an inmate's cell.
Or let a waiter in the prison.
Well, that goes to this one.
Here's a spork.
Prison guards would never allow a steak bone to enter a jail cell.
Steak bone. They gave him a spork.
Pennsylvania correctional officers wear gray and black uniforms, not white. The district attorney is an elected county official. The mayor has no jurisdiction over the position, nor the authority to appoint one and make decisions regarding the office. Pennsylvania does not have wardens. And confessions must be given voluntarily. Trading goods for a confession is bribery. That's a couple of inconsistencies.
Wow, incredible.
And I will say, but you know what? What is this movie really about? Well, we asked one person who didn't see it to explain it.
Oh, you guys didn't know what Law Abiding Citizen with Jamie Foxx, 2 X's, and Jerry Butler is about? Okay, that's weird. It's a wonderful motion picture. Of course, I haven't seen it, but I will speak on it. It's about 2 dear friends who set off on a buddy road trip together from New York City to LA, and they one of them is kind of a businessman, a regular 9-to-5er, living that corporate life, just clocking in, but also fading away. Okay, fading away, losing his life force. Not a lot going on behind the eyes anymore. And that's Jamie Foxx. On the other hand, we have Jerry Butler, his old friend from college, and they're off to California to see someone's passed away, I think, that they knew, and so they're going to. There's a series of circumstances. The FAA, cutting back air traffic control. They got to drive. Okay, don't worry about why. And when they set off on this trip, what we come to find out is that Jerry Butler is actually in quite a bit of trouble. Many gambling debts. And he's got a lot of people after him. And Jamie Foxx is the law-abiding citizen and doesn't want anything to do with this. He is straight-laced as they come. Of course, there's a giant scene that happens when they get to Vegas, but I'm not going to reveal that. I want you guys to just enjoy the film. But yeah, it's so much fun. And they go to honor their dear friend, their fraternity brother who's passed from a terrible disease, and they're trying to deal with that too, and how precious this life is. And so, is this the time for Jamie to kind of let his hair down? And is this the time for Jerry to grow up? Well, we're going to find that out in Law Abiding Citizen.
There it is.
Accurate.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
By the way, I would love to watch that movie.
I love it. It's a good movie.
I mean, that movie sounds dynamite.
Would you recommend it, Jason?
Hell yeah. I didn't press pause once.
Right.
I was just enjoying. I was letting it wash over me like a cool Scottish breeze. Yeah, I had a blast. I thought it was fun as hell.
Yeah, as a joke.
Okay. I was on the regional train from New York today coming up here. It was packed, and I was
on the Acela.
I missed my
I drove.
And as I sat next to a gentleman who sat next to me, he looked over and goes, "Good flick." And I said, "Sir, come to the Miller Theater tonight." He's like, "Nope, I'm taking 10 more stops to Baltimore." I like this movie. I like it. I think it could have been better, and I feel like that is really the big thing, is like this was a movie that was supposed to be directed by Frank Darabont. He walked off the film because they changed too much of the plotting of it. So it
do you have what they changed? Was there anything?
A couple of the details.
Okay.
Well, they definitely made the lawyer likable.
Yeah, I do think that that's like some of the stuff here.
Yeah, it was probably a lot of like the notes when they switched characters that each actor wanted.
Right. And I think that like, wait, hold on. I had a thing here and
I'm curious because I agree. It's so close to a good movie.
Yeah.
It has all of the pieces and parts, including, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a fantastic script originally that got Frank Darabont, that got all these actors, because again, it's a murderer's row of actors who were like, yes, so put me in. I love it.
All right, so this is what I was looking for. I'm sorry it took me a second here. The Law-Abiding Citizen went through several versions before F. Gary Gray decided on the overall hated ending. There were rumors that Jamie Foxx demanded a new ending where his character kills Clyde to save the people of City Hall. In one version, Nick and Clyde fought in hand-to-hand combat, leading Nick to be arrested.
His name was Nick?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yes, and Jerry's name is Clyde.
So then Nick was going to be arrested, and this goes to our friend's point here. Then he makes a deal with the district attorney to become the new Clyde.
So now he's Batman?
I guess so.
And who is Leslie Bibb?
It was supposed to be Catherine Zeta. It was supposed to be Catherine Zeta-Jones.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would she have had a better storyline? Like, the character is underserved by the script in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess you're right. And if you are to follow the coordinates from the film,
oh, yeah,
you will be led to the hotel that the cast and crew stayed in Philadelphia. And you will also find many people buried alive there.
You know, I was supposed to play Chester.
You shot that scene,
I
right?
shot my one scene.
And it was just you emailing him?
And I went for it.
You were eating mac and cheese with one hand type.
Which is, I believe, Hugh Jackman in Swordfish.
Yes.
Pally, you have an amazing podcast that I feel like I've talked to so many people that have said it's helped them. Jason and I have been guests on it, but
Yes,
you were
thank you.
talking about men's health in a way that I feel like people don't actually ever talk about, like men's health.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Men's Health, specifically, the Men's Health Magazine.
Men's Health Magazine. It's a podcast about Men's Health Magazine.
Every episode of the podcast covers another issue of the magazine.
We have 5 of the episodes we've recorded are about Kumail.
Yeah.
No, it's like a podcast about health for people who like done by before pictures.
Right.
You know, like usually health podcasts are done by after pictures, but I'm a before picture. My co-host John Gaber is a before picture. So it's like done by people who can't get it together.
And you guys are talking to people like us, but you're also talking to doctors. You're talking to, like, you're genuinely pursuing and investigating and interrogating how we are taking care of ourselves or not.
Exactly. Yeah, and what steps we're doing to just like prolong our lives, because I think everybody, even people who are not, are doing something daily to keep themselves alive.
And it's called
Staying Alive.
There it is. Right behind.
Look at that.
But
I do have to, just contractually, I've been told I have to do this anytime the Smartless logo is up there. If you're looking for a new mobile carrier, I'm sorry,
Mobile.
I have to do this.
Smartless Mobile. You are on Smartless Mobile.
I am on Smartless Mobile. My mom on Smartless Mobile.
Every time I call, every time I call Pally, I have to hear Will Arnett. I hear like he picks up for you.
He does my message. You call me, he picks up. Hey, Adam Pally's phone.
I want to also just talk about your HBO special, which is
thank you.
fantastic. Again, it's available.
Yeah, it's now and it's on HBO Max and Go.
And what is that called? I'm sorry.
It's called HBO Max Go.
Yes.
No, my special is called An Intimate Evening with Adam Pally. It's on HBO. You could stream it tonight or anytime.
It's fantastic. We talked a lot about this on our Last Looks episode. We love it. It's great. There it is, right there.
Oh, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. It's so nice of you guys.
Jason.
All right, let's go. A Man on the Inside, Season 2.
Yes.
I'm in it. Percy Jackson, Season 2.
Yes.
I'm in it. And not for nothing, Taskmaster, Season 19. Every episode available on YouTube. Watch it. Comment. USA! USA!
I want to plug really quickly. Every week, Rob Hubel and I go into the dark web on YouTube. And also my book, Joyful Recollections of Trauma. It's still available. And you can listen to it. You can read it as a softback and it has extra pages. But if you want it signed, you could just order it from my website and we go through a local independent bookstore. You get a signed copy. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. We're going to give you a chance to take pictures right now.
Great work, Philly. Great work.
You all are fantastic. We love you. Thank you for coming. We know there are a million places to spend your money. We appreciate that you spent it on us tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Thank you for listening. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Eat shit, Philly.
That is a wrap. If you have a correction or omission from this episode, leave me a voicemail at 619-PAULASK or write a comment on our Discord at discord.gg/HDTGM, and I will respond to your messages next week on Last Looks. And remember, if you listen to this podcast on Apple or Spotify, make sure you are subscribed to our feed and have automatic downloads turned on in the show settings. It helps us, and we appreciate it a lot. And lastly, I give a huge thanks to our behind-the-scenes team. I'm talking about our producer, Scott Sani, Molly Reynolds, our engineer, Casey Holford, our social media manager, Zoe Applebaum, and our intern, Quinn Jennings. We will forever be thankful to the one and only Avril Halley. That's all I got. We'll see you next week on Last Looks. Bye for now.